Morning, afternoon, on a sunny Sunday afternoon, a little warmer than yesterday. I just finished watching Mymoosejaws answer to 5-question tag, and I'll consider myself tagged. Saves typing a message. Now, I guess I'm supposed to use your questions, so, well, even if I'm not, I'm going to use them anyways. Number 1. What is the strangest psychic experience you played a part in? Well, I already talked about the howling dogs one in another post. Well, I had a similar one to Mymoosejaw with a dream. One of my friends was having a really hard time in life, and I took the time out to help him. The time I took out was exam study time. So it was like the night before my exam. I didn't have a lot of time left to study. I hadn't even hit the books. And I ended up sleeping instead. Well, I dreamed that I wrote the exam. And when I woke up, I could remember most of the dream. I could remember reading the questions. I could remember the answers. And when I sat down to write the exam that day, 80-90% of the questions were right from my dream. Needless to say, I did really good on that exam. So that was a strange psychic experience. Okay, if there was a movie of your life, who would you want to play you, and who would really be cast? Well, I'd like Christopher Noth to play me. Mr. Big from Sex and the City, but I preferred his roles in Law and Order. Although I hear he's back in it. One of the many Law and Order shows. I like him to play me. Who would probably really play me? Don Rickles. He's still alive. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he just cheated Stephen Colbert out of an award. Rickles! What was your favorite comfort toy animal as a child? I actually had 2. One was like a huge teddy bear. It was bigger than me for a long time. But when I was 5, it vanished. I never knew what happened to it. I found out later in life I was allergic to the stuffing, and my mother threw it out. My other comfort animal was a little elephant made out of baby seal fur. Really soft. I think it's still stuffed somewhere in my mother's house. It was my comfort animal. Slept with it, carried it. What's the strangest thing I've eaten? Well, I live in Korea. Here they drink deer's blood, they eat dog, they eat just about anything. So I've eaten some pretty strange foods. The strangest I've eaten? Oh, I gotta pick one. Drinking deer's blood wasn't that strange. I'd have to say the strangest thing I've ever eaten in Korea would be mekdugi, grasshoppers. With a lot of the other stuff, like when it's dog, it just looks like meat. Bandegi just looks like little buttony type things, or peanut nuts of some sort. But when you eat the grasshoppers, it's the whole grasshopper. I have done the raw fish eggs, though, on sushi. Muy bonito. So yeah, eating the grasshopper, you're looking at it, you know it's a grasshopper, you know you're putting a grasshopper in your mouth, you know you're munching down on it. That was pretty weird. What is something you want us out here to know about you, but none of us probably do? I have no freaking idea. Let's blame it on waking up. No, you know that, I told you. I told you I believe in ghosts, so can't tell you that. Don't know if there's really anything. I'm actually a fairly open person, I like to think. There's not a lot I try to hide. We all try to hide a few skeletons, but I can't think of anything I haven't said in other videos. I'm trying to lose weight, but I've mentioned that. Love teaching kids, mentioned that. Worked with special needs, loved it. Would love to do it again. I guess I'm going to have to put this question on hold and maybe pull a Palin, and I'll bring you the information at a later date. Actually, there. In Canada, I'm a news junkie. Love watching about politics. Love watching the news. In Korea, not so much because, well, no TV. It's harder to follow. But in Canada, big news junkie. Okay, so I'm going to tag a few people. Some of them one of them has never done anything on YouTube before, and I don't know if this will be his impetus, but AEJohn41I, tag. Dale, dyaleon, tag. I know you're not comfortable talking in front of the camera. Try it. You might like it. Depointless. Haven't seen anything from you in a while. How you doing? Teamwhittington. Always good to hear from you. And of course, the man himself, Evilbrain. Who would play you in a movie? Okay, well, I guess that's it. And have a good Sunday.